her career, and there was a line that Puneet Monga was robbed of an Oscar during Lunchbox, and here she is with Elephant Whispers. This is not my line. It was an IndieWire article. Please watch it. Please see it on your own. I had forgotten about it because decision making is if the decision making has to be well informed in terms of strategy, in terms of quality, and both of them together make our best chances happen.
Fair point, fair point. This is a classic heart and head debate, though I would continue to say that Rasool is coming from a place of pure heart and saying that there needs to be a concerted effort by the country to also look at the underdogs and not the ones that are privileged enough, because the privileged ones can look at alternate means, just as Carter had suggested. And I remember having a discussion with Amir Khan many years ago when Lagan got nominated. Yeah, so he did at that point mention that it is that exhausting process of campaigning, lobbying, spending whole lots of money. When RRR decided to go on its own, I remember newspaper articles talking about an 80 crores being kept aside just for the campaigning, lobbying part of it. So maybe that's a point which the jury members should.
No, it's a system.
But if I can just say, even in the campaigning is becoming such a big thing now in every single category. Even in the short films, the campaigns have started. My inbox is full, massively overwhelmed. At my Facebook feed, LinkedIn, everything has 400 ads a day or something for different little movies. It is a big onslaught. There is I would say now, a global recognition that an Oscar is an Oscar, whether you win an Oscar in a short film or an Oscar as Best Picture, they're the same prize, and it's great. And and one of the lovely things about being an Academy member is everybody is excited about everybody's Oscar, and it's a really great feeling. So I think I'm just saying, I think we really should. The campaigning is intense.
And actually, no, I don't even want to say that. Campaigning is also a journey, like you're fundraising, right? You can't be disillusioned about films get made with money, right? They don't get made with exchanging food, right? So you need money, and you have a hat on. You have a strategy to raise the money. You're crowdfunding. You're taking your uncle's money. You're putting your own. You're taking money from a studio, right? Whatever is the process, it's a process, right? And that process is very well understood by everybody. Campaigning is a process, and who are the people who have learned that art? Like if you are a HOD in sound and a producer, there are HODs in production designing. You need an HOD who is a publicist and who can run campaign and who's done this for 500 films or 100 films, right? And that is largely acumen. Like distribution is not a bad word. I strongly feel that ideas are free. Each of us have 100 ideas. The magic lies in execution, on how one executes, how beautiful the idea. It can be the most jaded, age-old, copied idea, but how have you internalized it and how original is your take on it? But the impact of the best made film lies in distribution. If you cannot crack distribution, you can make the best film, and unfortunately, very few people will see it. And it's, and to get to the best distribution is also the work of a producer and all of us. And awards, unfortunately or fortunately, comes in the section after distribution, because only after it is heard, seen, celebrated, you get a Filmfare, or you get an award, you get a national award.
Yeah, so not an either or, it's a combination of actually.
It's a journey
both.
of a film. It's a journey.
On that note, I'd have to go to the audiences for some questions.
But I have to still make a rejoinder. It's saying that selection of a film come from such a diverse country, diverse filmmaking. We should also look at the possibility of the distribution, visibility, and all that. I think it is very unfair. It's a very unfair statement.
Very unfair statement.
It has a validity, but at the same time, it is very unfair. Unless and until the country, as a missionary, we want our films to go global, recognition and to be there. then we